Well, g'day tubes, how's she hanging? So, today we are going to build some side plates for our little bucket. And basically it's kind of this same sort of idea, which I'm kind of doing, you know. We bent the steel and heated her and bent her. This is probably just rolled on the big rolling machine at wherever John Deere builds their stuff in their factories. But today we're going to build some of these round plate things, so that should be kind of sweet. The side plates here, we got to build some of them, guys. So let's get in the shop here and get some tracing on some metal.
My name's Bill, and you're watching BILLSTMAXX on the YouTube TV.
Alright, we got a strangely cut piece of metal up here. I can't remember what I used this for last. I can't remember. Obviously, I cut a great big something out of here. I'm wondering if that was for on that great big loader bucket we built. Maybe that was a support piece in the middle. I can't remember. But anyways, this stuff, is this the same thickness or is it different? It almost looks the same. I guess that'll work. I was gonna say I don't really need heavy stuff on the side. I don't think I've got anything any lighter out here though. Got a little bit lighter. That's a bit too light, that stuff. This sheet of stuff right here. It's a little bit too light. Yeah, that's a bit too light. Okay, so that'll work. This is the one we cut it out of originally, the bent piece, but I got this one on here now. I thought this one was a little bit thinner, but it's not, so okay. That's okay. So what we gotta do here, there should be lots of weight up there for counter. We gotta cut side plates out of here, but I want to leave a little bit of room. Now, if I remember right, four, about 6. Okay, that just means we've got 4 inches. And then 6 inches until the bend starts. Now, our plates will kind of sit up in here. Sort of kind of up in here. And I don't know if I really want to bring it down this far. Now I need a straight piece of something here. Straight piece of something here. Something of a straight piece of something, I guess that would work. Okay, so I definitely want this up here. Now I'm just looking at basic shape of the bucket would be when we get the side pieces on. So I'm just thinking if I cut this back to a little more, it's gonna definitely hold a lot less. But I'm trying to get away from having such a long bucket, if you know what I mean. As in coming out this way. Now I still got the shortness of that, plus I've got to add in that other piece too. Okay. Oh, hell. Okay. Oh. Okay, so not including the bar, so right from the very back and around is 18 3/4. Okay. So that's not bad. I'm actually shorter than that now, but we've also got, hang on, let me measure again. Okay, 15 is actually where it ends, and then we've got that 1/2 inch plate welded in here too. So You kind of need that 1/2 inch plate for the actual digging surface, which I've got a piece of it right down under here, as you can kind of sort of see. So let's measure. Probably should get that thing out. I might have to shave this down and leave room to weld that piece on. That'll definitely change our side plates here too then. Okay, let's do some measuring here. Hang on. Okay, that piece of blade stuff there is actually 6 inches. The one on my other bucket is 4 inches. So, oh, what to do? Take and use a piece of that and then cut half of it off, or just use a piece of, I got some 1/2 inch over here, I'm sure. That's not quite 1/2 inch, I don't think. That actually, that might be enough though. I think Iron Man gave me this hunk of stuff here, which looks awful close to 4 inch. A little short. 3 3/8. That would still work. Like, this is a full 4 inch over here. I don't know really why, but I guess it's to hold the teeth on. Okay. Well, I don't know how to do it. I think maybe, see, I don't want to have it come out too far. So, boy, oh boy. What to do? I'm trying to build a bucket here without, you know, building a bucket that I'm trying to keep to something without, like the other way, just trying to build something, which that guy over there, I just built it. It wasn't really a big deal. So this I want to keep her kind of sort of like this, but well, I'm going to try my best, I guess. So, boy, oh boy. I'm not too sure what to say. I think I might use that piece of stuff that Iron Man gave me to be a little bit shorter, but overall, I think, okay, so if I went I'm gonna say that's 3.5. So half, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so that needs to get chopped here. Straight down. And then we'll add this piece back in to take up that room. Is that still going to be the way I want it? Okay, how far past the bend on the bottom of the bucket is it straight on this guy? So, straight. It ends about 4 inches. Okay. So if we go past the bend, 4 inch. That's not exactly what I wanted. Okay, let me think about this a little bit off camera here, how I'm gonna I'm gonna tackle this, and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna need some brainstormage in time here. Okay, a little bit tricky to see, but that's kind of the general idea there. So this will get, that'll be our side plate, one on each side, of course. This will get chopped and put in the middle. I could probably actually leave the bottom of the bucket there. I don't really think I have to take this out, although I probably will plasma cut the bucket part straight through there, and then just, you know, weld it on the front here and then along the sides and, you know, what have you. But essentially it doesn't really need to come out. It's just taking this little piece out underneath here is going to reduce the weight of the bucket and the strain to pick it up and everything about, you know, I don't know, quarter of a pound maybe. I don't know, it's really kind of hard to say what to do on that, but something sort of like that. Now the buckets traditionally have that little swoop on it, right? Why, I don't know, because I would have thought it'd be better to bring them straight down, have a little bit more of a, you know, area where it's going to keep material from falling out. I thought it would be best way to have it, but maybe there's something to do with that and strength. I don't know. I think it's just a cosmetic-y kind of thing, really. I think I'm going to do mine straight down. It's not going to look as nice, but, you know, I don't care if it looks nice. I'm caring about if it's going to hold material or not. The more material I can get out per scoop, the less scoops I got to do. Something sort of like that. And then these guys will get welded on here somewhere with the big, you know, round bar thingy. I haven't got that stuff yet. I need to get some of that, I guess, don't I? Now, another thing I wanted to look at too was how much. See, that does go in here quite a bit, so I'm gonna have to. Well, it's gonna have to be. I'm gonna have to do those side things too, I think. So technically, let's see if I got another hunk of stuff here. Oh, I don't. But so wherever the thing's going up here, I'm gonna have to do the other bars to go up too, I guess. Oh boy. Wish I could take this bucket apart and trace it and redo it, but I can't really because she's all glued together with that weld stuff. So, but yeah, I need these to be configured in with that piece of bar. So I wish I really had a piece of bar. I don't have a piece of bar here to kind of line it all up. But anyways, let's get something traced out here somewhere anyways. Okay, we got a couple of things traced here for side panels, and what I did was I left about a 1/4 inch roughly on the outside, maybe 3/8 of an inch. Actually what I did was I just used this. Drew it right around. I'm like, that'll work. Now, I don't really need that much sticking out, but if I goof up or something, it leaves me a little bit of room to grind her off and smooth her out again, right? So I noticed on this bucket though out here, they didn't bring it up to the top. They only brought it up to so side plates here. They started at the back, but then they ended where the big plate starts, which makes sense. You know, you don't really need this coming all down in here. This is actually the rest of your bucket here, so it's not very much you don't need for plates. And then they left a little bit of a ridge there too to weld to, right? Which I've sort of done here too. So I'll be able to weld in here, probably inside too. Ooh, that's sharp. So I gotta get these cut out of here. This I'll probably do a straight edge on. This I'll have to do freehand. Don't like doing freehand because I'm not very good at it. But anyways, probably gonna, what am I gonna do here? Got a gas can and stuff here. I guess I could just move that stuff. Don't really like plasma cutting inside here though, but I really don't want to move this sheet of steel right now with this. This friggin' sucks. I could do probably this one all right, but maybe what I'll do is I'll get a piece of plywood or something, just slide it in there, and then the stuff will kind of bounce off onto the floor. Oh, I hope I got a hunk here somewhere. Okay, let's try to make this quick and painless. I'm going to turn on my fan. do a little bit of assembly. That's going to get on there. Oh, that's hot still. Don't touch the hot part. Left. This is the left. Oh man, we need to get it all welded together. Hard to hold it all together in one piece. Okay, got her just tacked together. I keep working on this thing. I'm like, something's not right here. Something's not right here. What did I do wrong? Something's not right. But I keep forgetting. I added this piece. This is our cutting edge. And I keep forgetting I gotta add the big side plates that'll come down and meet. Now this has to get cut a little bit here, but the big side plates, and then up here we get our big bar. Using this is about the right size. Our big bar gets welded in about there, and then these things will have to be formed to fit over, you know, so they fit kind of down in like this, like our plan, and weld on the back there. I'm like, something's not right here. What's going on here? Doesn't look deep enough, but it's because I don't have these side plates, the real heavy duty side plates on yet. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for that. I don't know if what I'm gonna do for them yet. Pretty much have to come down the side, mount on the back here, and then onto the top piece, and all gets welded together, and then come down, and then meet down in here to support the front of this, right? So that's an extra little wideness, about 7/8 of an inch on each side for that to come down through there, and you can weld it all, and then it should look good. And then all said and done, we should have our 12-inch bucket at the all said and done. Now, what am I going to do for side, I don't know what you call them, just support pieces, I guess. Yeah, that would be about right thickness there. I think they're not quite a 1/2 inch on this one. Let me just go measure quick here. They're actually a little thicker. I've got a piece of 3/8 here. I must have cut off something else at one time. So that'll be now, I don't have my 2-inch hollow tube bar. Kind of wish I did. Oh, I stabbed myself earlier too, and it's left a hole in my thumb. Kind of nice to have this, but I guess I can kind of just, you know, do the rough kind of measurement of that. Maybe I'll do it on some paper here first, just before I get the metal going. Okay, we got a template of a side plate made out here. I'm not going fancy with the swoops and all that crap. I mean, I could, but I kind of want it to hold more dirt than look fancy. I don't care how it looks. It's going to be covered in dirt anyways. So, kind of messed up on one little thing. Not on the bucket, but on this. This is the size that I'm using. It's going to be a 2-inch in here. Piece of tube, but I actually need to make it bigger because I need like the template needs to get cut bigger, so the hunk of metal needs to cut a little bit bigger for the side, so I got some to weld all the way around. See, if I don't, if I have it this side, I'm going to have like a seam. I won't have it into the weld too. I'd rather have like a, you know, something to weld into rather than something to weld onto. So that'll get put on there, roughly, kind of sort of, be a little thicker mind you, but that'll get put on there. Can you guys see that all right? Not too bad, I guess. Yeah, that'll work. So that'll get put on there, and it'll actually come out to about there, so it'll leave me a little bit to weld on the outside. Lots on the inside, lots up under here. And then we need our 2-inch to start there. Go across to the other side. And then these guys will have to be cut a little bit to accommodate for some of that. So we have lots of welding around in there. So we got a little bit more to cut here. I'm going to probably get these cut today, and then I won't stick them on until I'm kind of ready. This piece is like so close but so far. But I think I can weld the top of it and then just smooth it off. You wouldn't even know. So I got to cut a couple of these. This is even worse down here. Up here looks taller. Might work better for... Yeah, that'll be better up at this end. Because basically what I have to do is put that roughly sort of on there. Hopefully these line up. I should have drew it with this piece, which I guess I could redraw and start again, but I think I'm just going to drive on here. Woo! I won't have to cut the bottom piece there, so that's nice. This will have to get cut here. I don't know if you guys can see, that'll be better. Here, just going to make her. So that gives me a little bit more to weld to, hopefully, is the plan. Okay, let's use the welding clamp to hold that while I cut this one. And we'll switch back to plasma here. Okay, I've got to turn the fan back on. I'm going to try to use my straight edge as much as I can here. Okay, so roughly this is how she's coming together. So those will go on about there somewhere. Like that. This will go about there somewhere. And then we got to run our 2-inch piece of tube bar all the way across, roughly somewhere. I don't like the looks of this one over here because I ran out of material, but I can make her work, I guess. I'll build her up so with a welder you won't even know. Those things would stay where they're supposed to. That's probably pretty close to about right-ish. And then our 2 top pieces will get mounted on the top there. So these will all need sandblasting before we start really welding her hard. I just kind of tacked her together. But I guess for today I might sandblast it maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll sandblast it and get it a little cleaner for the welding and stuff. Be a little bit easier probably the way it is now. I want to do it before it gets too heavy. Give her a good sandblast and clean her up again, and then she'll be a little bit nicer to weld. Finish welds too. And these guys on the side, something like that, roughly, and the bar across the middle. Get these things fit here to go onto the bar, which should be bar should go right in about here somewhere. Kind of sort of, I don't know exactly yet, but in there somewhere. Kind of sort of like this, sort of thingish. Kind of, sort of, and we'll go from there. But anyways, man, I don't know what happened to today's hours. It's already 3:30. Holy friggin' crap! So maybe I'll give this thing a quick sandblast here, and then, geez, that might be it for the day. Holy! All right, well, there's a rough sandblast. That'll get the nice welds put in there, and along the back here and down through here and stuff. Look at the slag, eh? I tried to get some of it off, but she was on there pretty good. I'll probably have to go at it with my grinder thing with a little pad thing on it. Smooth all that off again. So sweet. Oh, I forgot to do these though. They need to get done. That's that one I started to drill the other day. Sweet. So that'll get done. I can fill that in or whatever, you know, and or just leave her. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, those need to get blasted too. And I'm going to have to sometime soon get up here and get a chunk of 2-inch round tube of some sort. I don't know what yet though. Alright, just going to run up to the metal place and grab a piece of bar to square round stuff. Not square. Square, well, I guess it would work, but round would probably just look a little better. But sounds like someone's on his dirt bike. Anyways, I'm going to go get some 2-inch outer diameter. I don't need very much, like 12-inch at the most. But, you know, I like to make it worth their while a little bit, and I get, you know, 4 or 5 feet of it kind of thing, you know. So, especially if they got to get her off the rack or something like that, right? So, anyways, well, let's head her up. Alright, looks like the bucket's coming together pretty well. Still doesn't look right to me, maybe not to you guys either, I don't know. It doesn't look right, but you gotta wait until we put those side plates on. The support pieces there, and the bar will make a big difference too, because that'll take up a lot of room, and that should make it sort of hopefully look a little more like a bucket. I'm kind of hoping anyways, but until then, yeah, there's not much making it look like it's right now, but it looks too short, but that's how they built the other one. The big side plate things only come out to where that 1/2-inch cutter bar starts, and then the rest is all covered by the other side thicker plates. So right now it doesn't look right, I know, but I think once we get the side plates on and that bar on, which we're going to get right now, she should be pretty darn close. Hopefully. Pretty sure I got pretty much all the angles to the right. That curve looked like it was about right. It's about the same. It's a little shorter on that 1/2-inch, which I'll call a cutting edge there. It's a little shorter on that, but it's not far off. I kind of wanted it a little shorter anyway, so I think we're still pretty much on the right track. So that's good. And yeah, once we get this piece of bar or round bar, I guess you would call it. Hollow round bar tube. Tubing, round tubing. That sounds more better. That'll make it look a little better too. So, anyways, better get up there and hopefully I can get there in time. It's like 4:30 now. Holy man, the frickin' days frickin' die out fast, man. Holy, I hate this time of year. Oh, it is so crappy. You know, just get off work, going and go outside and do something. Nope, it's black. Within 20 minutes, it's black. The sun's so low in the sky, right? So. But anyways, let's get her up to the steel place. I really wish I could film in there. Holy friggin' crap, the stuff they got on there is frickin' awesome. Oh, projects. But yeah, I imagine there's a lot of money sitting in there too. Like all different sizes, thicknesses, widths, everything, you know. If you want a little wee tiny rod right up to frickin', I've seen like 8-10 inch thick rod there. I guess you would still call that rod, and one long whatever. I've seen some cut, and man, it must take them a while to cut through that because they got like the band saws that down through, but that thick stuff would probably take about an hour per cut likely. So yeah, anyways, let's get up there. Oh my goodness, he had inside there a great big huge piece of I-beam like this. Oh boy, I'm trying to find one that sort of looked like it. It was really thick. It was like the size of probably this one here size-wise, but twice as thick. It must have been like 3/4 inch thick, that one. Maybe the thickness of those little guys there. It was a huge frickin' beam. It was so big. He had her on the roller table in his saw cutting it, and he had the forklift holding up the other end off the roller end. So I guess they got to keep all this outside because it takes up so much room. Too bad it gets all rusty, right? But anyways, what else they got over here? There's a real big one over here. Actually, it was probably just like one of these. I don't know if I can get a shot for you. Yeah. Oh, it was bigger. It was freaking huge. Bigger than these ones. Like, these are skinny, thin, compared to what they had over there. But anyways, I better get going here. They're gonna wonder if I'm looking at stuff I shouldn't be. But anyways, they don't keep much outside here because I guess it would go rusty and go missing. There's a little bit over here, not much though. Most of it's all inside. Awesome freaking place. And they keep all their screening stuff out here for your concrete floors. Doesn't matter if that goes rusty. So that and some, looks like rebars. Some more rebars. Man, oh man, I wish I could get inside there and show you. It's so freaking awesome. Oh, sweet. So that steel place I go to is pretty much on the far other side of town. So it takes, well, depends on traffic, about 15 minutes to get across town now, which kind of sucks. But anyways, we've made her home. And we'll take the bar in and I'll show you the bar. And will probably be it for today. Maybe tomorrow we'll get fitting a bit more together and getting her welded together and stiff. Anyways, we are home. Oh, home on the range. I don't know the rest of the song because I never got any further. I did not do music in school, so as you can tell, I have no tunage. I have no music skills at all. The only thing I can play one thing. And that's the only thing I can play is the radio. That's about it. Anyways, let's get that bar. Oh, that is gonna work perfect. That is beautiful stuff. And that's about 2 inch, pretty much, yeah, I'd say. That's good, and we'll cut a piece to go between which, give me a second, I'm gonna mount these guys on with some clamps here so they'll actually stay. Okay, let's see where we're gonna put these guys. I think about there. Oh, frig. Oh, even that one's maybe shortened a lot. One thing I don't like about these clamps, they're good once they're tight and on, but other than that, they kind of suck. gotta shorten it. See what I mean? Like, come on, really? Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. She might need some fine tuning. Just get this one the size for the other side. Roughly there. There must be a trick to these stupid things. I don't know it. So if anybody knows the trick to how to get an extra hand, it's not sitting quite right, that one, for some reason. Maybe I'll throw another one on here. Oh, that thing, I know what it is. That needs chipped off. Cleaned off here. Okay, let me clean this off. I know what's going on. Okay, that's a little more better. Now it's starting to look like something. So once we get her welded, and on one side and underneath, she'll be good. And then we got to get this bar in here, which is going to roughly be 10 3/8 of an inch. 10 3/8, I would say, would do. So we'll have to mark that on here. I'd like to get her in today, but I'm running out of time, big time here. 10 3/8 of an inch. 10. Of course, it's upside down, and I can't read it upside down too well. 10 3/8 of an inch. Roughly about there. Okay, we'll get that. And getting these guys fit on here is going to be fun. Now the plate I was kind of thinking about putting on, I don't know, like even a piece I cut out, maybe fit that fella right in there. And of course it's not perfect, it needs trimmed a bit. Get that. Oh, that's close though. It should fit, because it's the same size that come out, so it should fit. Now that's just to give this just a little bit more to kind of push against, so it won't maybe kind of want to buckle in this here, like where it's going to mount on. So when I'm curling, putting pressure down to curl the bucket, it's going to put a tremendous amount of weight on the back here that's going to make this kind of want to buckle it. Now the only other thing I could do, push it down the big bucket there, my big bucket, is when this piece goes in here, weld a piece from the bottom of the bar down onto this, and that would help support it. So I might even do that. I don't know yet. No, I can't get this out. That's how good of a fit she is. She's in there to stay. There we go. Okay, well, that's about that for today on that. I got no more time for a bucket. Oh, frig, we got a package in the mail today, boys. We better open her up and see what's in her. Okay, we got a letter too. There's an email. Whoa, there's an email address here that I'm covering up because I don't know if he wants that exposed or not. So let's have a read here. He says, hi, my name is Brad. I've been watching your videos since the beginning of the year. I really enjoy your personality, and I think that's personality, and your look on life and family. Man, I got plasma dirt in my nose. A little bit about myself. I'm a computer store owner. As you see in the stuff I sent you, it's got some stuff in here we're looking after. I build and repair desktop and laptop computers. The pic on the business card is a backbench of where all the laptops are disassembled and repaired. I sent you a screen cleaning kit. We'll look at that in a sec. And some other stuff that's really good because I really need one of those cleaning kits. I was going to go get one actually. Now I don't have to. Sweet. Thanks, buddy. I sent you a screen cleaning kit and some stuff that we have giveaway during the past few years. The little bag of coins, just a bag of coins, are a Canadian that I had in the cash register. A customer used to pay for an item a while back, and I cannot turn them in here in the States. Oh, really? You can't take the money and exchange it? You should get actually more American back for it. You get $1.38, I think it is right now, American for $1 Canadian, roughly. So I cannot. So I sent them to you, the coins. Your videos are enjoyable to watch, and the one where you are repairing things or building something, as in today probably. Repairing. Oh crap! I lost my spot again. Repairing things or building something are the best ones. You remind me of my father. He could repair and fix anything. A jack of all trades. There you go. I like your attention to the camera angle. I try to get you guys in a good shot, you know. To the camera angle so we can see what you are doing. Not everyone on YouTube does that. Yeah, it's like, so how's it going today, tubes? So yeah, what's new and exciting? And oh, wait a minute. And then you look at the guy, right? So yeah, I try not to do that myself. But anyways, I know what happens. Anyways, where was I? Jack of all trades. I like your attention to camera angles, so see what you're doing. And YouTube does that. The speed up and time lapse are neat too. Yeah, I like doing them. They're fun. I can do that right in the editor, which is kind of sweet. Hopefully sometime in the future we could talk on the phone or Skype. I have a Facebook channel too, buddy. If you're joined to that, you can put messages and stuff on there. I have a lot of questions for you. That's up to you though. My number is on the card. And on some of the items I gave you, or my email address, blah, blah, blah. If you have Google Earth, you could see my storefront. Sweet! I'm directly across from the courthouse in Peru. Peru? I think I said that right. And we are in the north central part of Indiana. Oh, about half an hour from Indy. Oh, so you probably hear that, probably, no doubt. Thanks, Bill, for your vids, and you can use this in your video if you want. I sure did. Thanks, Brad. So that is awesome. Now, there's some stuff in here with his phone number on it. But anyways, there is the screen cleaning kit. Sweet. A little can of blow-in stuff. That's liquid stuff. I think. Yeah, it is. It's liquidy stuff. Oh, I thought it says blow-off. I'm thinking like a little compressed air or something. Oh, okay, I see. That makes sense. Okay, so that's sweet. And a little brush, a little towel-y guy. That's good because my big TV I use for my monitor, it needs cleaned out really good. So I won't post your picture, but he sent me one of these little foamy computer guys. So that's pretty sweet. Man, oh man, you'd hardly ever find one of those things again. What else has he got in here? Probably doesn't mind me showing it for his business, but he didn't give me permission. Actually, no. Bill, thanks for your vids. You can use this in your video if you want. Well, okay, I'm going to use her. So there is his business card. And you can see the computers and stuff sort of in the background. It's hard to get the thingy. So, Monday to Friday, 11 to 6. Nice hours, buddy. Nice. And inside of here is some coinage. Some Canadian coinage. Wow, it's rare to see pennies now. We don't have pennies in Canada anymore. I don't know if you guys in the States knew that or worldwide knew that, but they abolished all the pennies because it cost... Actually, there's an old one in here too. They abolished, I guess you would say, got rid of all the pennies. That's an old one. That is a really old one from 1963. Woo! And I bet you this other one is 1963 that I seen the same head on it. 1963. Sweet. And $1. Oh, they call it a loonie. I don't know why. It makes it sound stupid. Oh, you got a loonie? Yeah. But anyways, so there you go. Pennies. We don't have pennies anymore. They're all gone. They're all gone. So that is sweet. And there is a pen in here. That's awesome because I'm always looking for a pen. Computer store. That's actually a really nice pen. Oh, sweet. I've never seen one like that. I always get the crappy ones like up here, like this crappy one, you know, up in there. That's different. I never seen one down the side there. Oh, you know why? Oh crap! I just dropped it. Just on my I-beam. That's why. Ha! That is freaking cool. I like that idea. That is really cool. I really like that. Thanks, buddy. That's awesome. And there was one more little goodie in here. I think that's a light too. Am I right? Can you squeeze it? AMD. I think it's a squeezy light, but it's not coming on. Maybe I'm not doing it right. I don't know. Thanks, buddy. That is awesome. I freaking love that. That's really cool. Good idea. Good freaking idea. That's like the best thing ever because you usually have a pen on you. It's not very often you have a flashlight on you. Brad, for setting that stuff in, that's pretty sweet. I never got a little package from a computer place before. That was kind of cool. So it's been, look, I got a prominent new place for a nice new pen here. That's pretty freaking cool. I like it. Thanks, buddy. That's awesome. I never tried writing with it yet, but I'm sure I'll get the use of her. So anyways, the only reason, just going back on the pennies, I think that they got rid of the pennies, is they used to be made of copper. Probably that amount of copper to make a penny now is probably worth more than the penny is. So I think that's one of the reasons why they got rid of it. Now they did start making them look like copper. I think they were maybe copper coated, but like a steel disc. And they would stick to magnets where copper won't stick to magnets. So it's like, I think that even now they're thinking, oh, this is still costing too much. Let's get rid of it. Nobody uses it anyways. So now if you've got something that's like $2.22, they'll round it down to usually to 20, or $2.23, they'll go to 25 cents. So you actually pay more again. So it kind of sucks, but it doesn't work too bad. So, yeah, that's about it for today. I'm freaking heading home. It's pitch black outside, which I mean totally sucks this time of year. And we'll get welding tomorrow, and then when I get welding this, I'll just go brrr, and then weld that closed again. It's not that deep really, but it just looks like, you know, bad. So, but I think there's a bit of sand still in there, so I'll have to blast that out, some air, and we should be good. Get the bar cut, get it all welded, solid it up, get the bar in there, get these fit on to where I'm thinking, which they have to go up pretty high-ish. And well, somewhere in about there, I guess. And we'll be looking good. Give her some priming, and maybe if I can get some paint to her and some of that Kubota orange, and then drive on. And this is going to be my cutting edge. I'm not going to have any teeth on it. I didn't want any teeth on it. Hopefully it cuts all right. I might have to, I don't know exactly how I would do it. Probably just with the grinder, just, you know, grind this down so it's got a bit of an edge on it, because that's going to be pretty blunt trying to cut through anything with it. But that is going to be it. And this isn't like hard stuff, so I don't know how it's going to work, but I should have probably been using this, but it was just a little bit too big, so I thought this would work pretty good, and it looks pretty good together there, I think. So other than that, yeah, I don't know, like I was saying, I could have made the bend and swoop in this, but I don't really care what it does. I just want it to hold dirt, and one scoop of there is going to be probably 2.5 shovelfuls, so that's better than, you know, a kick in the pants. So anyways, yeah, that's it. But I'm gonna head her home. Had a long day, and it's gonna be a longer week because holy crap, things have just taken right off. So I got 2 funerals already this week, and it's only what the frig is it, Monday? Come on, coat, let go, stupid coat. Anyway, hold on, hold on. I'll just leave my cable out for now. Let's make sure this is closed, light off. Shut her down, boys. Shut her down and go home. Air compressor's off, that's off. The tank's off, it's unplugged. Door's open. This big light's off. And look how frickin' crappy dark it is out here already. Totally friggin' sucks. It's so dark, yeah, look. Sucks. But anyways, I'm gonna head her home. I'm here somewhere, believe me I am. Camera angle, you know. And we'll catch you tomorrow. And I don't know how long I'm gonna do tomorrow for a video for you, so I'll do a bit of welding and stuff. maybe I'll do a time lapse of the welding or something. Once we get the bar and stuff kind of all tacked together, I'm thinking, yeah, I like that. That'll work. We'll do a time lapse maybe of the welding or something. I don't know. The welding's hard on the cameras, so tomorrow if I do that, I might use my other older camera, which doesn't really matter. Oh, that turned bright all of a sudden. Ah! We'll use my other camera. Holy crap, it's freaking dark. It's a little better. And we'll use the other camera maybe because if it wrecks the sensor, and I don't really care so much, but this camera on today, it's maybe not too good if that happens. So, well, anyways, thanks Brad for sending all that stuff again. That's freaking awesome. Like I was saying, I needed a screen cleaner thing, and I don't have to go get one now thanks to you. So that's awesome. But anyways, that's all blurry and crappy in here. So I'm gonna head her out. You guys have a good night. I'm backing up, trying not to crash into things here. I really do like this backing up camera though. I must say, it is pretty sweet. You gotta hold your brakes on a little bit, because if you don't, you lose a bit of your lighting. But anyways, there we go. So anyways, have a good night. Thanks a million again for watching, and we will catch you guys tomorrow.